Phase 4 adds intelligence on top of your dashboard. We will build two things: an AIP agent that can answer natural language questions about your data and execute actions, and automate rules that trigger business logic automatically when conditions are met. The AIP agent is like having a smart assistant that knows your entire ontology. It can query objects, recommend technicians, and assign them with your approval. Automate rules handle the cases that should not wait for human intervention, like escalating overdue high-priority jobs. Search for AIP Agent Studio in the left sidebar and open it. Click Create New Agent. You will see the agent configuration interface with a section for general settings, variables, tools, and instructions. AIP Agent Studio is where you define the behavior, knowledge, and capabilities of your AI assistant. Think of it as programming a chatbot, but instead of writing code, you configure it declaratively. Tell it what data it can see, what actions it can take, and how it should reason about requests. Set the agent name to Scheduling Assistant and the type to Standard. Save it to your Capstone Property Operation project folder. The name matters because it appears in the agent's greeting and in audit logs. Standard type means the agent uses Foundry's built-in LLM routing. It picks the best model based on the query complexity. For production deployments, you could also choose a specific model version for consistency. Make sure to save your project folder so it is grouped with all your other Capstone resources. In the variable section, add 4 object set variables, one for each Capstone object type: Capstone Property, Capstone Tenant, Capstone Technician, and Capstone Maintenance Job. For each variable, toggle on Agent can see the variable value. This lets the agent read the objects in those sets. Then add Ontology context for each, which enables the agent to retrieve 4 object details by ID, not just the set membership. Without Ontology context, the agent can only count objects, not inspect their properties. Under the Tools section, enable native tool calling. Then add 2 tools. First, apply action. Select both Capstone Assign Technician and Capstone Update Job Status. This lets the agent execute real business actions after confirming with the user. Second, query objects with SQL. Select all 4 Capstone object types. This lets the agent write SQL queries against your ontology to answer analytical questions like how many high-priority HVAC jobs are open. The combination of action tools and query tools makes the agent both analytical and operational. In the instructions field, paste the system prompt from the tutorial materials. This prompt tells the agent its role as a scheduling assistant, instructs it to consider trade match, distance, workload, and past performance when recommending technician, and requires it to always confirm before executing any action. The system prompt is the most important configuration. It shapes how the agent reasons, what it prioritizes, and how it communicates. A well-written prompt is the difference between a useful assistant and a frustrating one. Click Save to persist your configuration. Then click Publish to make the agent available. Publishing generates a unique agent URL that you can embed in workshop dashboards or share with team members. After publishing, you will see a green Published badge. Note that publishing does not make the agent public. It is still governed by Foundry's access control. Only users with permissions on your project folder can interact with the agent. You can always unpublish or update the agent later. Double-check the variable settings for each object set. Make sure agent can see the variable value is toggled on for all 4. Verify that ontology context is enabled and shows the correct object type for each variable. A common mistake is forgetting to enable ontology context. Without it, the agent can see the objects exist but cannot read their properties, which makes it useless for answering specific questions. If any setting looks wrong, fix it now and republish.